remember, it provides lot of opportunity for hands-on experience, and it also give you chance to utilize your outside knowledge. Okay, if you, let's say somebody is working from in email marketing, okay, somebody is from analytics, somebody is from marketing, okay, so all your previous experience you can utilize in some way or the other. So that is why marketing cloud is on top in terms of marketing tools. Okay, now when we talk about Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, it's not just one tool, it is the combination of multiple tools. Okay. And why you might have noticed, so during your research, that if you want to learn Salesforce CRM specifically, Salesforce provide free access to their tool. You can easily go and learn. Okay. It has multiple learning resources if you want to try it yourself. If you want to learn data cloud, Salesforce provide limited for limit, like I believe it's for 1 week. For 1 week they give you the tool access and you can learn. But for marketing cloud, they don't provide any access. Okay, and this is the reason the learning resources are not available in abundance. On whatever resources you will find, they are like maybe they are obsolete or not relevant now. Okay, because as I said, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, it's considered to be their crown jewel. Okay, and that is why they don't provide it for free, so you have to buy it either from Salesforce or from any channel partners to learn it. Okay, now why companies adopting or opting for Salesforce Marketing Cloud? Okay, now there are two type of companies which you can say. So one who is opting for themselves, okay, like your banks, your marketing companies, and one company who is providing services on this tool. So there are two type of companies who are working under Marketing Cloud. So both type of jobs are available in the market. Now, why Marketing Cloud? Why Salesforce Marketing Cloud? So as I mentioned earlier, this it is the top-rated marketing platform, and it allows businesses to run multi-channel campaigns, multi-channel journeys. It can send personalized emails. You can automate customer journeys. Anything which is repetitive in nature and requires a human intervention, you can easily automate that in Marketing Cloud. For example, sending birthday messages, sending reminders, sending anniversary emails, sending details, sending reports. So all those things you can easily automate. You don't have to sit in front of the tool and start doing it. No, you can do it once and it will keep on generating and sending the reports for you. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, that Marketing Cloud is not one tool, it is the combination of multiple tools. So, multiple tools like Web Studio, where you will be creating your landing pages, your cloud pages, okay, your content builder. This is where you will create your email templates, your push notifications template, your SMS templates. Email Studio, this is where you will create your personalized email using mscript. Okay, Automation Studio, Journey Builder, these are where you run those campaigns, create those campaigns, create automations. Okay, so this is, and all these tools we will use during our sessions. Okay, Audience Builder, this is where you will deal with the data. Okay, now as I mentioned, why Salesforce is booming and why Salesforce it's at the top, or Salesforce Marketing Cloud to be specific. So few reasons I've already mentioned. Now, explosive demand and future security, yes. Why? Because the advancements we are getting in the field of in IT and specifically in Salesforce. So I forgot the name. I'm sorry. I think Bhushan, you were from SFDC, right?
Yeah.
So, so I'm sure you are aware about this that how fast Salesforce is changing, how quickly they are adapting, introducing new tools, new features, new clouds. So when it comes to change, when it comes to adapting those changes as required in the market, as required in the industry, Salesforce is doing it pretty fast. Okay. Now, from last 2 years or so, everybody is keen on AI. So in every tool, marketing and Salesforce has introduced some AI features. We have Einstein in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. You can use that AI feature to create your email templates. Okay, create, and it can help you send personalized emails, and that you will do during the sessions. Okay, high paying jobs, global opportunities. Yes. So as I mentioned, that this tool is not free. The access of this tool is not free. You have to buy it. So that is why we don't have uh, good resources in the market. Okay. And that is why it is totally a supply and demand game. We have demand, but we don't have good supply. Okay. So, because what happens, this tool was not that famous or that popular few years back. So somebody like me, somebody like you who has good experience, like 5 years, 6 years experience, now they, if you want to make a change in your career, if you want to learn new skill, okay, maybe you've been laid off. Okay, so there are multiple reasons for you to learn this tool. Now, after learning this tool, they find it difficult because, as I mentioned earlier, it is not just tool you are learning, it is a whole ecosystem you are entering into. Okay, it is a whole new world you have to adapt. It is very easy to do it. It's just required practice, it requires your dedication. Okay, and because of the experience, they are not entering full-fledged into marketing cloud. They're not going for developer roles, they're not going for architectural roles. Okay, so somebody who's a fresher, straight out of college, that person learning marketing cloud will go and become the developer, become the architect, rather than somebody who is in the mid career and then learning the tool. Because for them, they go into a different path, maybe a project manager, maybe a customer success manager, those kind of roles they will take. Okay, so that is why I said that we don't have enough resources in the market. And yes, global opportunity, because Salesforce is available everywhere. Every company is almost every big MNC is using Salesforce. So global opportunities are there. Jobs are available. If you talk about, uh, let's not talk about US, uh, because getting a job in US it's a bit difficult right now. But Germany, Luxembourg, maybe New Zealand, Australia, these are the places where lot of demands are there. And I know few of some of our previous candidates who shifted there or already living there and now moving to Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So yes, global opportunities are there. Now, no coding to pro coding, your choice. When I say this, it means that if you are somebody who's not in from technical background, who's not uh, whose experience is not in tech, maybe in marketing, maybe in accounts, maybe a different field altogether. So for you as well, Salesforce Marketing Cloud offer a lot of features which you can learn. Okay. And if you are somebody who's from tech background, who's interested in coding, so for you as well, we have lot of opportunities, lot of path in Marketing Cloud only, where you can easily adapt to that kind of roles where coding is required. Okay. Uh, as I mentioned during the introduction of the tool, universal marketing skill. Yes, so if you have prior experience in a different field, that experience you can utilize while working into the marketing cloud. Why? Because it is, this tool caters to different industries. Okay, so it is available in banking, it is available in marketing firms, it is available in financial services firm, hospitals. Okay, so all different type of industries. So if let's say I'm somebody who's from whose background is in banking and I know this tool, so if somebody is hiring for this particular role, so for them I will be a better candidate because I know their industry, I know how bank works, and I also know the tool. Okay, so that is why I said that your previous experience will always comes handy when you learn marketing cloud. Okay. uh, AI resilient, as I mentioned, that Salesforce Marketing Cloud has Einstein, which we will learn during these sessions. So Salesforce is introducing AI in all the products which in their offering, and as I mentioned, that any advancement in the industry, Salesforce is first to adapt that and introduce it to the customers. So you will be in forefront when it comes to AI. Okay, and yes, direct impact and career switch. So it is easy to learn this tool and to make a career switch. Okay, now if let's talk about careers in marketing cloud. Okay, so these are some of the career name profiles or the roles I have mentioned. There are different type of roles which generally we don't see in the market, but they are available. So these are common ones like marketing cloud developer, email specialist, project manager, consultants. So these roles are available. Now, role will depend on the experience you have. So if you are somebody who's straight out of college and learning this tool, have 1 year, 2 year of experience, then you can go for developer level roles, a junior developer or an email specialist. These kind of roles you can take. You are somebody who have like 5 6 years of experience. Okay, then consultant level role, campaign operation manager role. These kind of roles you can take. You are somebody who has 10 years of experience, already working in IT. You can go for project manager roles, customer success manager. These kind of roles are available. Okay, if you have good experience and you want to work as a freelance, then yes, freelance developer roles are also available. Companies are looking for freelance developer. They don't want to hire a company for their work. They are looking for somebody who can quickly come and run a project for them. So these kind of roles are available. Depending on your experience and experience in the tool and the service you provide, you can charge good amount of money. Okay, so these are the career roles are available. Now let's talk about salaries or the pay packages. Now these numbers I've taken as an average, but uh, I'm sure all of you have good experience, so you know that salary will depend on lot of factors. Okay, if you are fresher, how knowledgeable you are, how better you perform in the interview, that will define your salary. If you have experience, then what kind of experience you have, how you perform in the interview, how quickly they want to fill that role, what is the budget they have. So these kind of factors, and what is your last CTC. So those are the factors which comes into play when we talk about the salaries. Okay, but these are the average numbers. You can easily expect anything between these numbers. But again, for especially for experienced guy, that if you have experience, then yes, when it comes to salary, the salary will depend on a lot of other factors. Okay. Now let's talk about some credentials, the certifications you need. After completing this course and exercises and practice, you can go for email specialist exam or certification. Okay, and that is the starting. I would recommend everyone to at least gain two, the email specialist and the consultant. These two you should take. If you are interested in going into the developer level roles, then you can go for developer, admin. These two certificates are also available. You can go for. Okay, but marketing, email marketing specialist and consultant, these two you should take. Consultant will require some knowledge, will require some hands-on, will require some experience. So to take consultant level exam, you need to clear email specialist first. Only then you can attempt the consultant. Okay, so I would recommend If somebody is planning or will plan in the future, then go for email specialist, get a job, gain some experience hands on, and then aim for consultant. If we talk about the cost, so the last time I checked, it's $200 for exam. With tax, it will become around 230 after taxes, so $230. And if you're not able to clear it for the first time, then the retake will cost you around $100, 113 after tax. Okay, so these are the charges you have to pay to Salesforce for the certification exam. Okay. Uh, if we talk about the journey of this particular course or these particular sessions, so I will be taking these sessions. Okay, so we'll start with, so the typically it's 20 to 25 hours of sessions we take, depending on the speed, depending on how quickly you adapt, how quickly you learn. We adjust the timings. So we start with basics. So the first week will be very slow. I will give full time for you to adapt to the new technology, to learn new terms, all these things. And when you are comfortable, and then we start working on the tool. Okay, tool access you will get very first day. So from day one, you will have the tool access. You can practice whatever we will I will teach in the sessions. You can practice with me. You can practice later as well. Okay, so we'll start with the overview, the setup, then we'll work on the data segmentations, email studio campaigns that we will do. With that, we will start with AMScript basics and personalization. AMScript is the proprietary language of Marketing Cloud. Okay, so this you have to learn. But if somebody is not interested in learning the coding language, even they can start learning Marketing Cloud without AMScript. Marketing Cloud has options in for them as well. So it's not that you have to learn, but I would recommend, because if you talk about the coding language, scripting languages, in my experience, AMScript is very easy to learn. Okay. So we'll see how AMScript works, how personalization works, how we render different data. Okay, so that we will see. Now, during these sessions, during these topics, after every topic, every important topic, I'll give a case study or more like an exercise for you to practice whatever you have learned till that day. Okay, so those will be so that your hands-on experience will continue. You can easily apply the knowledge which you are learning during these session into those case studies. The case studies which we give, I usually take from my own work. So the type of work I do, and the type of challenges I face. So from there, I take the examples and give it to you for to solve. Okay, depending on which topic you are working, so that we will take case studies as I mentioned, and we also provide the uh, sample test. Two tests we will give. It is more like a practice test for you. So it is based on the actual scenarios which you will face during your certifications. So if you are appearing for certification, for you it will be very good, because the questions in that certification exam which we will take or which we will provide to you are taken from the actual test. Okay, so it will be a good check or good test for your knowledge. You can easily clear those exam, and if you are able to clear both the sample test, you can appear for your certifications. So for practice, these tests are very good, and I made sure that it will give you the same feel of your the certification. So you have proper registration, proper timer, submit, and everything is there. Okay, so these are the options. These are the offerings we have. And now I've already mentioned that who uses. So every industry you can think of, every industry we have clients. So think of a bigger name. Okay, e-commerce, Amazon is using, Flipkart is using, banks, SBI is using, Citibank is using, Barclays is using, Vanguard is using, BlackRock is using. So BlackRock, Vanguard, these are the biggest bank in the world. Citi is one of them. So Citi is also using Marketing Cloud. Okay. Retailers, there are a lot of retailers, McD, Domino's, Wingstop, all of them are using Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay. AdTech, SaaS, digital marketing agencies. So the bigger agencies, uh, like I forgot the name. I think it's Hogarth or Hogarth. I forgot the name. I'm sorry. That's the recent one I uh, know about, that they are also using Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So as I mentioned earlier, that there are two type of companies who are working under this Marketing Cloud. One who are actually using for their own client, okay, and one who is providing the offering or who's providing the services of Marketing Cloud. Okay, so digital marketing comes in the second type of companies. Okay, why it is powerful? Already mentioned during the introduction of this, that it works on real time data. The data we feed into it, it works on that. Support dynamic content with AmScript. You can personalize your emails. You can dynamically change the content. Okay, you can easily integrate with other products of Salesforce and outside product, that also. And it is great for multi-channel marketing at scale. So if you want to run a campaign where you want to send SMS and emails and WhatsApp messages in one go, you can do that. Okay, so that is also available, that we will teach you during these sessions. Okay, so for the conclusion, that yes, Salesforce Marketing Cloud is very powerful tool, and at the same time it is very easy to learn. Okay, so if you wanted to change your career, if you wanted to shift jobs, if you wanted to learn something new, in my opinion, this is the best tool to start with. Okay, so this is from my side. So Sangeeta already mentioned about me. My name is Amit. In total, I have 12 years of experience, and from last almost decade, I'm working into Salesforce industry. If I talk about teaching, from last almost 6 years, I'm into this Salesforce teaching. So I'm giving sessions on Salesforce, Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay, so these are the batches. N number of batches I've already trained. Okay, in last, and with people who I'm associated almost beginning of my teaching career. So from beginning, I'm working with them. Okay, so this is all about me. So now I'll open the floor for questions. So if you guys have any question, please go ahead, ask your doubt, ask your questions. And before we, sorry about that, before we move on to questions, let me quickly show you what we talking about the tool. So this is the tool we are talking about. You will get the access for 4 months. Okay, for 4 months you will have the access of the tool. You can practice. All the features are available. You can practice. So this is the email studio I mentioned. This is where you will create your email templates, your emails, your M script. This is where you will go. This is the web studio, cloud pages, landing pages you will create. This is the journey builder, automation studio, also part of it. Okay, audience builder, content builder. This is the Einstein I was talking about, and these are the features: copy insight, messaging insight. Okay, content selection. These are the options Einstein provides. This is the AI part, and we'll see it in the action during our sessions. Okay, so now I'll open the floor for question. Please go ahead, ask your question if you have any doubts. I think we have, yeah, please go ahead, unmute yourself and ask your questions.
Yes, thank you so much, Amit, and that was really insightful. And to add about Amit, Amit is also one of the person in the interview panel with one of the top MNC. So he take interviews for his own client. Okay, so in the same way, we will take mock interviews and we will share the interview questions. How your marketing cloud interview would be. Okay, that experience will also be given, and Amit will be leading that. Okay, so yes, with that note, you can open your mic and you can ask any of your questions.
Hey, hi Amit. I just have 2 to 3 questions. Uh, so first one is like what skill are most in demand for SMFC for roles, like roles today?
Sorry, can you comment what skills or
Yeah,
what?
like what skill are most important in,
Okay.
yeah.
See, depend on the role. If
Mhm,
you are going for a developer, senior developer, then mscript, SQL, these are the requirements in developer, but these are for senior developers. If you are going for, let's say, architect level role, then APIs, SQL, mscript, these are the one who are more in demand, more required.
mhm.
But if you are going, let's say, for a functional level role,
Okay.
project manager, campaign manager, these kind of role, if you are going, then they want to know how much you know about the tool, how much you know about the functions of the tool.
Mhm.
So overall knowledge they're looking for. And so again, depends on the JD, depends on the role you are going for. The more technical the role, the more expectation they have.
Okay. And the second is like how long like does it usually take to become a, project ready in a SFMC?
Mm, okay. See, it depends on the project you are working. So if
Mhm,
the requirement is something like working on APIs, working on mscript, become a project ready depends on how quickly you learn, how
mhm.
quickly you adapt, how much practice you can put in. Okay.
Okay.
So see, if you notice, I think you are from SFDC, right? So if you
Yeah.
have noticed the lot of changes which Salesforce is bringing, it's either in Agent Force or in CRM, not in Marketing Cloud. They are just updating which is already there.
Yep.
Okay, so requirements will not be no matter the project, no matter the scale of the project, requirement will not be like on any topic which you don't know. So
Mhm.
whatever topics we will teach, you will find those topics in your project as well. Now, depending on the type of project you are working and the effort you have put in the learning the tool, mastering that skill, it all depends on that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just last one. Do you need any entry level certification to get a job in SMC or experience is enough?
Yes and no. Both answer. Why? Uh, do you have any certificate from Salesforce?
No, I don't have.
Okay. How much experience you have in SFDC?
4 year. Actually, Amit, I am a campaign analyst. I work with a cyber software. So I am in a programmatic advertising industry. So they are used to campaign, the campaign details and all these details to put in the SFDC to track all the campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, and other than the dashboards and all these things, to create a different dashboards in this SFDC to track the campaign, the record and all these things. So not a like
Okay.
developer type of experience I have.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, you are the end user.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. See, uh, requirement, I would say, yes, there's a requirement. Why? Because when an HR is looking for a profile, now you need to understand from their point of view. They have thousands of profile to filter, right? So what is the first filter they will use? Do you have a certification or not?
Mhm.
It's not that how much or how many certifications you need. Two certifications are enough, as I mentioned, email specialist and consultants. Okay. So these two are enough to get in front of the HR. These are enough. Now, after that, if you want to move ahead, gain more certificates, totally your choice. Second, yes, even if you, let's say, they'll see in market there are a lot of dumps are available. So
Yeah.
clearing a certificate is not a problem.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, even the HRs or the interviewers are also treating them as the filter, not as the requirement. Why? Because let's say I have seven certificates or eight certificates. Okay.
Mhm.
You will find lot of individuals on LinkedIn which who have 30x, 40x,
Yeah.
all the certificates they have cleared. Okay. Now it all drops down into the interview, how better you, how good you perform in the interview. if you are appearing for a developer level role, and you can if you are able to give answers, no matter whether you have done the developer certificate or not, you
Mhm.
can get the job. So that's getting a job. Certification is not required. Your experience, your knowledge is required, but but getting in front of the HR and to make those filtering to come out of those filter process, you need a certificate. Okay.
Okay, got it, Amit.
Unless
Thank you.
somebody is referring you, then it is a different thing. But if you are applying like normally, then yes, get having a certificate will help.
Okay,
Okay. All
got it.
right. Now, yes. Anyone? Yes.
Yeah, hi Amit.
Yeah. Hi.
Mohan this side. Yeah, I have a question. Like, I'm currently working as a QA engineer with overall 4.5 years of experience. Now I am new to the Salesforce. Like, how I can survive? Like, I want to know
Okay.
that. Yeah.
QA roles are also available in Marketing Cloud. Not much, but yes, they are available. Okay. Uh, Less jobs are available for QA because, as I mentioned, that if somebody is entering into Marketing Cloud, so they tend to know everything. Okay. And for QA, you don't need a separate language or separate tool. You can do everything in the tool itself. Plus, you don't have sandboxes or the testing environment in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Whatever we do it on production only. Okay, so the requirement of QA is there, but not like you have in software industry. Okay, so if you are learning this tool using your experience, how much experience you have?
Yeah, 4.5 years.
Okay, so you can easily apply for a consultant level role. Okay, who has a functional knowledge of marketing cloud plus uh, your previous experience of testing, your QA experience, and the marketing cloud knowledge. But this is for entering into the industry. Okay, now your next question is how to survive. After, for somebody who has a different domain, so I would recommend get into the industry, spend at least a 2 years, 1 or 2 years, learn in and out of this tool. Okay, why? Because if you move on to a different tool, you somewhere or the other you have to deal with marketing cloud. Okay, so that is the prime requirement. Learn this tool by heart, in and out, everything. Then move on to different tool. Let's say data cloud, agent force. Okay, now for you, it will become you have to create a profile for yourself. You cannot rely or depend on just the QA part. Okay, so you have to create a profile for yourself that yes, I know marketing cloud in and out, plus I also have knowledge of data cloud. So then it will create more opportunities for you. Okay, but if you just stick with marketing cloud, then yes, sooner or later you have to change, you have to move. So it is always better to do it by yourself. Okay, instead of somebody or environment forces you to learn. So just start the career, learn first. First of all, gain mastery in marketing cloud, then move to data cloud or CRM if you are interested in CRM. Okay, these two are the future path for survival. Okay,
Okay. Thanks,
all
Amit.
right.
Uh,
Yes,
Hello. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Amit, for sharing your knowledge and experience. I am from New York, and I have ton of experience in sales, marketing, digital marketing. Um, but I am familiar with HubSpot, new to Marketing Cloud, and I have completed your course on Udemy. Now, you mentioned that in New York, it's difficult to get a job. Is it for the H-1B guys, or it's for the whole market? Uh,
okay. Yes, so I was specifically talking about H1B, not see, jobs are available. A lot of jobs are
okay.
available, and you can say that because of this issue of H1B, There are a lot of opportunities are available in New York or in US specifically. So somebody who's already there, for them the opportunities are available. But if somebody is planning to go there to get the job, then it is a difficult thing. So
Okay,
if you are
okay, I
already
got it.
there, then yes, the opportunities are there.
Okay, so I mean, the Marketing Cloud is pretty familiar with HubSpot,
So if you already know
or
HubSpot and see again, let's like I mentioned earlier. So if you already have knowledge of different tools plus the industry knowledge, then it will be easy for you to understand the concepts. So if you already know the HubSpot, if you already have experience in HubSpot, then you will find it a lot of things common. It's just the names or the process is different, but the overall architecture is same. So it will be easy. I won't say it is
oh,
easy, but yes, the on the understanding level, it will be easy for you to grab the concepts.
okay. And one more question, like if I apply for a digital marketing role, I mean, not a specific like Salesforce specific job. I mean, like if I apply for the digital marketing role, and then Salesforce knowledge and certification will help me to get that type of job, or this course, I mean, it prepared me for the Salesforce job.
Okay. So the previous question of Mohan, that I was talking about to create a profile or to create a portfolio. So for you, it is because you already have experience, you already know the tools. This will add into your portfolio. So if you are going for a, so now you have, with your experience, you will not be going for a developer level role, right? Either you are going for a
Yeah.
success manager or a AD or a project manager, senior project manager. These kind of roles you will be aiming for, and gaining extra knowledge or additional knowledge will definitely help you get into that role. Because see, uh, these roles which you will be aiming for are not specifically for marketing cloud or any particular profile, but yes, gaining an extra knowledge, gaining an extra uh, tool, knowledge of extra tool, it always pays that now you are eligible to get Salesforce projects, Salesforce Marketing Cloud projects. Okay, so
Yeah.
like with HubSpot, you can go for Salesforce projects as well. So these kind of roles are available.
Okay. So, can you tell me the enrollment process? Like, how can we enroll this course?
Sorry, can you come again?
Yeah, I mean, how can we enroll in your course? Like people do course.
Okay,
Yes.
Sangeeta, can you take this question?
Yeah. See, Syed, to everybody here on this call, we are planning to start the training on 14th of January, which will be falling on the coming Wednesday. And we will prefer 7 to 8 p.m. IST, the same timing the call started today. This would be our preferred timing. However, we are open if you want, if you have some another timing, or if you are in different time zones, please let me know, and we can manage it. And I have shared my number, that is my WhatsApp number as well as my official number. You can give me a call. So from 14th we will be starting, and the course will run for 25 days, 25 hours training, and it is weekdays mostly, Monday to Friday. However, if the participants and Amit is okay, you can join the sessions on weekends also. Okay. And okay, the payment details, everything will be shared. I will be either giving you a call personally, or no, I can communicate to you via email. The payment details will be shared, and once the payment is done, please do share the screenshot to my number. And then it will take 24 hours for us to create the SFMC org access, and we will share it to you, and the curriculum will be shared, meeting links, everything will be shared to you, after the payment, and the next 24 to 48 hours we will be starting the sessions after that. So for now, the tentative date
Okay.
is 14th of January, next Wednesday,
Uh,
7 to 8 p.m. IST.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, you can reach me on this number, or by tomorrow morning, I will be reaching you to your via call or WhatsApp or email.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, and the org access will be provided for 4 months, and it is that is the live org. Okay, as Amit was mentioning, that is the live org in production, and you can send out, and no, the outgoing will be there, incoming will also be there. So you can have a complete control over the org, and you can do whatever you want inside the org. And Amit will take you forward in that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yeah, Janvi Jai. I was expecting questions from you actually.
Hi, Sangeeta. Am I audible to you?
Yes, yes, you are.
Okay. So, hi, Amit. This side Janmijay. So, I am looking for this course, although I do have an experience of around 2+ years into the Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Prior to this, I have 3+ years into Salesforce Marketing Cloud as a QA. So, I had a rich experience, but in between, I just worked in a different domain. So, probably I'm just wanted to put up the question like, recently whatever the openings are coming, they are more like they have the background for SFMC, but they are asking the additional knowledge on the data clouds. So how we can just justify on that part? Am I clear, Amit?
Yes.
Good.
So basically, it's not the marketing cloud jobs. It is the issue with the HRs rather. Because see, I won't say data cloud is new; it's pretty old now. But HRs or the hiring managers are not aware about this tool, whether it is a different tool or it is part of marketing cloud. So you will notice, even if the job says that they are looking for a Salesforce marketing cloud developer, most of the requirements you will find from data cloud. So these are basically data cloud jobs. So they are looking for somebody who has a good experience in data cloud with knowledge of marketing cloud, not the other way around. Okay. So
And Amit,
that is the challenge
okay, I'm so
they are
sorry. I'm so sorry for the intervention. I just want to put up one thing. I was going through the
Mhm.
curriculum that is being shared with the people who, and I didn't find anything that is very specific to SSJS because that is also being implemented in SFMC. So apart
Yes.
from the SSJS, like most of the question that I've encountered in the past interviews, they've been mostly in more not very specific to the topics, but more into the scenario based. So how we are going to deal with it?
Okay. Uh, the what are the roles you are applying for?
Currently, I'm working as a senior developer, so probably I'll be just going for campaign manager or Salesforce SFMC consultant role.
Okay. See, these are, I would say, okay, let's take the first part of the question. SQL, HTML, and SSJS, they are not part of Marketing Cloud. They are just being implemented, or you can simply say they are used in Marketing Cloud, but they're not part of Marketing Cloud. So that is why we specifically not mentioned. But yes, we do take those sessions. We take basics of SSJS, and SQL is not that much used, so uh, calling SQL basics, so it's not fair. But yes, we do teach SQL as well. HTML, because we do the basics of HTML as well. But why we specifically not mentioned that, I've already said that it's not part of Marketing Cloud. And learning SSJS itself, it's a course. It take a lot of time to learn it. Okay, but yes, we do introduce you to SSJS if somebody is planning to make a career as a developer and architect level. So yes, then they have to learn it. I think you joined later. Uh, in the beginning I mentioned that there are two streams or two type of roles you can apply for. If you are interested in coding, if you want to go into that path, then yes, uh, SSJS, marketing, SQL, MScript, these are the things you have to learn. You have to do. I think it was one of the question, how to survive. So that you have to learn. But if you are, let's say, a consultant, if you are email specialist, if you are campaign manager, then for that you don't need. But yes, the issue again, the issue I was mentioning earlier, it is the profile they are hiring. So in the opening they mentioned they are looking for a consultant, but the profile is actually for a developer. So if you are aiming for a developer architect level role, then yes, you have to have knowledge of SSJS. But for starting role or a functional role, you don't need SSJS.
So,
Even if you appear for the certifications, there also you will not find many questions on SSJS.
okay, gotcha. Okay, as a part of this course, like in my past experience, whatever the projects I have worked for, so like
Mhm.
SQL was very vital. There was a use of SQL in the running of automation. So, like somebody who has been very new and entering into SFMC, and they are not aware of what is the level of knowledge they must be having regarding the SQL or SSGS or scripts. So how we like how we are covering in the course itself.
Okay. See, if I talk about SQL, SQL is not used in full form. Like when I say full form, I mean the SQL itself is a course. Okay. So we just use select queries in Marketing Cloud. Okay. So the major queries we'll be using, like uh, loops on data views and the dates, group by, order by. These are the majorly these are the functions which we use. We do not use all the functions of SQL in Marketing Cloud. Okay, so that is why we do introduce SQL to you as well. Or if somebody who's learning Marketing Cloud, we do take sessions on SQL. We'll teach all the important functions, whatever functions we are using in Marketing Cloud. So those functions are introduced. But yes, as I mentioned, SQL or Marketing Cloud doesn't support SQL in its full form. We just use select queries, and those we will cover in these sessions. So again, it comes to your practice, your learning, how much effort you can put in, and whatever functions we use in SQL. These are, I won't say basic, but yes, these are easy to learn. Okay, and with practice, you can easily command them. So these are specifically for somebody who's not from this background. Like say if somebody is from software background or somebody from data management, DBMS, those field, so they already know SQL. They already know how SQL works, or SQL, MySQL, all those server SQL, all those things they already know. Okay, so that is why I said that we do not use it in full form. And if somebody put in like good effort, then yes, they can learn SQL for Marketing Cloud. So it's not that difficult to learn.
Thank you, Amit. These are the
Okay.
queries I had. Thank you,
No,
Sangeeta, for entertaining.
no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Any more question, guys? Anybody has more question?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hi.
A very good evening once again. Actually, myself, Daya Shankar, I have total 9 years of work experience in corporate sales and B2B sales, IT and non-IT. So, like, what would be the roadmap from your side to for me to enhance my career with upcoming tools or any Salesforce tools which
Okay.
will be helpful for me to survive or maybe to exceed my career in sales.
Okay. Uh, the same, I think I mentioned to Mohan, the same profile, same rule. That, okay, what is your current role?
My current role is sales manager.
Okay. You have experience in IT?
Yeah, IT, but non-technical. I mean, experience.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it. So, uh, you can go for like with 9 years of experience. There are roles specifically for Salesforce, as I mentioned, success manager. So these are basically the customer-facing roles where
Yes.
they required somebody who knows about the tool and can deal with customers. So these kind of roles are available. You can go for them. Or if you wanted to make career in this, then as I mentioned to Mohan, that one tool is not enough. Learn more tools and create your portfolio and move ahead in this.
Okay,
But if
so
you just
what would be
yes, yes,
the
sure.
tools? I mean,
Okay.
which
So
you are
again,
suggesting?
first start with Marketing Cloud.
Okay,
Okay. Gain mastery over it. And I would recommend first, after completing, then assess which path you want to go. Okay, whether you are interested in more tools or you wanted to treat it as a functional knowledge and stick with the marketing or the profile you already have. Okay, then if you are not looking for more tools, then gain email specialist and consultant level certificate and apply for customer success manager, success roles. Those kind of roles you can go for. If you are interested in deep knowledge, then after Marketing Cloud, spend some time. Then Data Cloud, after the or Sales Cloud or Service CRM. So these two are the next option. After, if you are interested in going deep and learning more about the Salesforce environment, after Marketing Cloud, either go for first go for Data Cloud, then CRM. Okay, this should be the path. Okay.
okay. And one second question, sir. How Salesforce Marketing Cloud would help me if I would uh, start my career as a business analytics role in future? So it would be helpful. These tools or like it won't.
Okay, so you are more interested in business analytics.
Yeah.
Okay, see, Marketing Cloud, we do deal with data. So after, as I mentioned, after learning this, go for Data Cloud directly. Okay,
Okay.
that will definitely help you in business analytics. We do take business analytics, analytics specifically, creating dashboard, creating reports, fetching the data, creating report, those kind of things we also do in Marketing Cloud. So for you, if you are interested in that kind of role, I would recommend to learn SQL, learn whatever SQL we will cover that, plus the additional knowledge of SQL. So I'll give you the resources, you can learn from there. So that is the second step. Third, start with Data Cloud. After like 6 months or 7 months of Marketing Cloud, these two tools with SQL, you can go for business analyst or uh, analytics, sorry, not analyst, analytics role in Salesforce environment specifically. And SQL will help you getting the job outside the environment as well. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Any more question, guys?
Yeah, any other questions? Okay. Yes. I think we have answered your questions, and this evening was fruitful to you. This call, this call would have given you better insights about what is Marketing Cloud and what is that ecosystem is and how to pursue your career inside this ecosystem. And yes, technology keeps on evolving. The same goes with Salesforce as well. Of course, your Salesforce will be keep on evolving, and we wanted to keep on upskilling ourselves to sustain in any market for any case. And I have shared the detailed curriculum link. If you want, please do check it. It is there in our official website. I have also shared my contact details. So, as I said before, we will be starting the session on 14th January, the next Wednesday, 7 to 8 p.m. IST. So, you can expect a call from me tomorrow during the second half. And yes, we can have a detailed discussion. So, whatever questions you have, you can shoot me out. And yes, I will just take 2 minutes of your time talking about the support we will give. Okay, so we will be sharing the recordings All the sessions will be recorded and the recordings will be shared with you within the next 24 hours. And the recordings you will be given a lifetime access. So whenever you are having a doubt, you can get back to the recording and you can brush up yourself and you can go ahead, go ahead with your project. And also we will be taking a mock certification test. As Amit was mentioning, we will be taking two tests for you, and with that you will understand how the Salesforce certification is working. And it is always recommended to do Salesforce certification, and we will help you in that. We will give you certification questions as well. Okay, and coming to interview part, as I said before, Amit was there in the interview panel, so he will be assisting you taking mock interviews, and as one of the participant was also mentioning, scenario based, how the scenario based interviews are going on. Amit will help you in that, and we will share you the interview questions. And also, say for example, if you have any doubts after your training, and if you feel you want some guidance, you can give me a call or you can send me a WhatsApp. We will take some time, but we will make sure that your questions are answered to the best we can. Okay, so these are, and we will help you in your resume preparation. And you don't want to, no, you don't, you will be having an hands-on experience. Amit will be sharing you some real-time project. Amit was mentioning that he is taking those projects from his real client. We won't reveal the client name, but those projects are taken from real time. So you can mention it on your resume and you can project that those projects are done by you as a freelancing thing or as a chota project you have done. And no, you can, in that resume preparation, definitely, yes, we can help you out. So this kind of support will be there throughout with you. You can reach me anytime, and no, any of the Salesforce related questions, of course, yes, we will be assisting you. Okay, and yes, with that, is there any other questions or? Yeah, so with that note, we will finish off this call, and thank you so much. Thanks, Amit, and thank you all the participants. Yeah, Bhushan. Yeah, Kranti. Do you have anything to say?
No, no, no. I'm saying thanks, everyone.
Yeah, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Good night. Take care. And yes, I will be reaching you very soon. Okay, and Happy New Year again. Take care. Good night. Bye bye.